Good morning, YMCA of Greater Brandywine. This is Chrissy Shearing here, and I am the Senior Healthy Living Director at the Westchester branch. Thank you for joining us this morning. We are going to be taking you through a barre class. It is a beautiful spring morning. The sunshine is coming through the window here. I hope you're all doing well. A little housekeeping here is that you want to have a sturdy surface. So you can either choose a chair, or I actually have my piano too, because I'm going to be moving from side to side, so I don't have to flip my chair around and you can always see me. So the sturdy surface, then if you have a light set of weights, you can go ahead and grab yourself a light set of weights or some soup cans. I do have a little squishy ball. I'm not really going to use it, but if some of you at home have one, then you can go ahead and do that. This is an all levels class, so I want you just to do what is best for you. And we're just gonna have some fun this morning. And then you know what, you can comment afterwards and let us know if you have any questions and if you know what you'd like to see. So we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves warmed up. I like to kind of move with this, so make sure you have some space out there. And one last thing, if you want a mat, or you can just use your carpet, your floor for our core work at the end. Thanks for joining us, and we're gonna go ahead and get started in just a minute. I see some people popping on here, so I'm gonna wait just like another minute while I switch the music up. Hi Claire, I see Claire is out there, and Brian and Laura. I'm giving some shout outs. Great, and some shout outs to my peeps that come and take my barre classes. I miss you all, and I hope you're tuning in. If not, we will then upload this video to our YouTube account, so you'll be able to watch it at a later time if this time doesn't work for you this morning. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch that music up. And one other thing, if you wanna grab some water, because we are planning on getting warm here. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna take it for a nice little march. Right march. Take a nice deep breath, inhale up. Exhale down, inhale up. Exhale down. All right, let's take it, bend the legs a little bit more. So let's just soften the knees, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good, back to that march. Nice and easy with those arms. So barre classes are inspired by ballet, Pilates, but you do not need to have a dance background. We just use some of the concepts and some of the base moves to build upon. We will work the entire body, and you definitely are going to get those glutes and those quads engaged. Here we go. Let's tap it out right, left to the front, to the front. Reach those arms out. So I want you to think about lifting through the crown of the head, standing nice and tall. Draw that belly in. So through the moves, we always focus on that core, navel to the spine. Now I'm reaching my legs out nice and long. I'm pointing my toe. That's called a tendu. So the tendu is the stretch and the lengthening. Let's go ahead, some líneas here. Lift and lift, lift and lift. Thanks, Jackie, for giving my husband a thumbs up that we are good to go. I get to settle in now for 4, 3. Let's change those arms up. We're just gonna press and reach, press and reach. Good, so reach and pull. Still with those little knee lifts. 4 more, and 4. Let's go ahead, warm up the waist a little bit. We're gonna pull that knee across and reach, reach. Now, if you want, remember, you can just tap the toe, keep those arms a little bit lower, and maybe just dip a little bit into those legs. Good, do what feels good for you. Let's go ahead, now bring it back up for 4, 3, 2, step touch right here. So step touch, right here. We're gonna press those palms back. Now, if you can hear that music, great. If not, no worries. You put on what's best for you. My class knows that I usually like to pump it up a little bit, but we're going with what we got. Nice. For 8. 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, hold center, heels outside the hips. We're gonna press, reach, press, reach. So sit back into a little squat here. Heels are outside the hips. We're sinking back into those hips, but we're keeping that chest lifted. Now we're gonna take it back, sweep the arms forward, press forward. You can turn the palms out and then turn them in, right there. Press, sit. Nice lift for that chest. 4 more, it's 4, 3, 2, let's hold it down at the bottom. Bring those arms to the thighs, just little sits, sit. As we brace that belly, lift the chest, navel to the spine, relax the shoulders, shoulder blades sliding down the back. Give me a few more here. 4, 3, 2, and rise. Inhale. Exhale. Nice little shake. Now, if you would like to, you can grab those weights. If you don't have them, no worries. I have some weights into my hands right here. We're gonna open ourselves up into a little bit wider than like a sumo squat. So this is position 2, so into almost like a little grand plie. We're gonna drop down into those legs for a moment. We're gonna bring those arms outside. Now a little press down. So push down, a little tuck of the tailbone. You wanna think about those shoulders stacking over the hips as we do a little push. Just warming those legs up a little bit more. All right, we're gonna bring it in and open. So cross the arms and open. Now alternate that crisscross, right? Drop, elbows are soft. Shoulders are away from the ears. As we drop into that second, which is like a plie, a little bit of a grand plie, good. You choose what's good for you. Keep it coming. Down, open, crisscross those arms. Soft elbows. Now we're gonna hold it down right here. Hold it down. Hold it a little quicker with crisscrosses, a little quick. We're holding it low. If you don't want to, if that's too much on your legs, come on up out of that. Otherwise, stay right here. Keep it coming for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Weights to the hips. We're just gonna lunge it from side to side. Nice. Keep it coming. 4, 3, 2, back to center. Drop, hold. We're gonna take those arms, bring them right down here in front of the thighs. Shoulders are back and down. Alternate, raise. So we're gonna go right and left. Again, soft elbow. If this feels good for you today, great, stay right here. If you want to, we're gonna warm up those feet a little bit, add releve. So we're gonna alternate releve right and left. So that's a heel raise. You're gonna lift the heel up off the floor, coming up onto the toes and the balls of your feet. If it's too much to stay low, come up a little higher. Give those legs a little bit break, but warm up the feet. Keep with that releve, keep it coming for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms, drop it down. Let's take those arms up, hold strong right here. Drop those shoulders down. We're gonna go ahead, releve right and left, just with that hold. So keep the feet, we're going a little faster here. Here we go, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, roll it out, and drop down. Left arm can come in. Right arm is gonna come up here to shoulder. Right heel is gonna come up as we do a single releve. We're gonna do a drop and press. Drop and press. Now, if you want to, we're gonna add a little crunch to the side. Good. You got it. Or you're not gonna do the crunch, you're just gonna do the arm, drop down into that leg, pull. Pull, really drop into that leg, keep up into that releve. Nice. You got one more. Let's hold it right here. Hold, keep it releve. Now little squeezes to the side. Crunch those obliques. I know you got it. 4 more. It's 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Bring it up. Take it back down. We got 2 sides, people. Let's take it back up. Releve that other side. Drop it down. Let's go. Here we go. We're gonna press and down. Good. Woo! I see some nice little thumbs up. So I hope that you're able to actually do this right now with me in my living room. If you're not, again, don't worry. We're gonna have this posted onto our channel. Hope you're starting to feel a little heat into those legs. Breathe it out. All right, so down, pull, sorry. I kept going, I kept talking. Squeeze. Might have a little few extras on this side. Woo! And let's hold it down right here and pull. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze. Nice. 4 more, and it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. A little shake out onto those legs. All right. We're going to keep the legs a little bit of a break. Coming into here, first position. Feet are going to start out onto the floor. We're going to bring those heels together. Toes are turned out. Stacking those shoulders over those hips. Draw the belly in. Remember, you do not have to have weights for this, but if you have them, fine, but no worries. A little bit more into legs, so I want you to soften the knees, a little tuck of the tailbone, navel in. Bend at the elbows. Now, take the arms slightly out just a couple inches and bring them forward. So just a little bit of a V angle here. I'm going to turn so you can see. All right, and from here, we're just going to do a little push and push and push. So activate the biceps and the shoulders, belly in tight. So with bar classes, we try to tend to do small little isolated movements, little contractions to get deep into that muscle. That's why you don't need heavy weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out, little squeezes. Squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. So little quick pulses, belly in tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. Go. Curl and out. Curl and out. And you don't need to come all the way into that shoulder for this because we're doing small little squeezes. So it's a squeeze, press out. Squeeze, breathe. Belly in. Keep it coming. Let's go. It's 4, 3, you know that we're gonna have those little ones. 2, 1, and hold and go, and pull, squeeze, squeeze. It's a pull, pull, pull. Nice, squeeze it tight, right into that bicep. Isolate. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Roll it out. Let's go ahead. We're going to place those weights down if you have them. And moving ourselves over here onto that supported piece of furniture that you may have. All right. We're going to start out here, placing either your forearm or you can extend it out. A forearm gives you a little bit more of a base to support. Otherwise, if you want that extended, you can do that. I'm going to start with my forearm just so that you can see that, especially for our new folks out there. You're going to turn your inside toe like it was coming into a first position. So it's turned in, soften that knee, forearm onto the bar. We're going to lift the outside leg up, and I'm going to hold it a moment for a stretch. So if you can reach that foot, great. If you can't get it up that high, don't worry about it, all right? So just stretch into that. Soften that knee. Beautiful. Now let's go ahead and open that hip up. Get back into that leg. We're going to start with the hand here onto the hip first. Today we're gonna do a lift and a push. So I'm going right into a double move. So it's a lift up and then a push back. So it's up, push back, and up, push back, up, push back, up, push back, up, push back. So that you can see push back. So it's a lift and you're pushing through the wall. Lift, push through the wall. Lift, push, lift, push. Good. 2 more. Push. 1 more. Lift and push. Now lift and hold. Arm comes long and up and press. Press, press. So we're looking up. We're lifting up. Up. I always like to say more lift, less lower. Go 8. Belly in tight. Lift up out of the shoulder. 3, 2, and hold, but hold. Now we got it. Arm comes forward. Reach it out, and we're gonna push back, back. So quick ones now, you're pushing through, press. Woo! All right, so hopefully you're starting to feel a little booty burn here. 8 more, it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice little shake out. Breathe it. So you always are gonna feel a little bit into both legs here. Turn and face the bar for a minute, or your chair. The outside leg that just did the work, we're gonna cross it over, and let's exhale as we sit back into that. Stretch out that hip. So this is our standing figure 4. Come on back up. Switch sides, stretch it out. Breathe. And rise it up. All right. We're gonna go ahead and take it here to the other side. So you can flip that chair around if you have your chair, or move to the other side of the counter if you need to. On this one, I'm gonna use that extended arm since it's a little bit lower. Let's turn that toe inside again. We're gonna pull that leg open, a little stretch here, open up that hip. Draw that belly in nice and tight. Remember, you can keep it here, or it's open to the level that feels good for you. Some people just have a little bit more flexibility, and that's fine. No worries right there. Place that hand onto the hip, and here we go, the lift and push. So it's lift and press, up and back. Nice. Woo! All right. Hopefully you're having a good time at home. Don't know if you have some animals, some children, some family that are there with you. Maybe you're doing it together. I know Claire Yerrison hopped on. Maybe she's doing it with her kids. Lift, press back. So it's lift, push, lift, push, lift, push, lift, push. 4 more, and lift. Breathe it out. Remember, shake it out whenever you need to. All right, shake it out when you need to. Hold it up right here. Now we're gonna hold and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Good. Press up, 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 and up. So more lift again, less lower. Up, woo! 4 more, it's 4, 3, 2, hold. Arm comes forward, now we're gonna go back, back, and back, and back. My music, the change, this is a great little, you can't hear it, but it has a little nice little Latin flair. Keep it going. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it in, turn it in. Figure 4 on the other side. Cross it over. Lift the chest, sit back. Open it up. Take a breath, switching sides. This is when I like to say, ah. This just feels so good. Really good. And bring it in. And then we're gonna go ahead, roll it up. I'm gonna come back to my chair just because it's a little bit higher, so it'll make it a little bit easier here. We're gonna go ahead and do a little bit deeper into the glute, the maximus, and then also into the hamstring here, the back of the thigh. You can stay here with a little bit longer arms and keep the movement small with the leg pointed toe. Otherwise, If you want to, you can hinge and fold forward here, like basically folding in half. Nice. Your back leg is going to go ahead and then just slightly turn out. You can soften the knee, and you're going to take that front leg, point the toe, pull the belly in, and we're going to rise it up, and we're going to do little lifts from here. It's up, a little lower, and up, a little lower. Now, if you need to, right, you're going to just keep that leg low, or you're going to keep it at the top. Now, for those of you that have been doing barre for a while, let's fire it up a little bit. Keep it coming with a little lift, but we're going to releve up onto that bottom leg. So you're coming up onto the toes and the balls of the feet. You're going to releve it up and then soften that knee, kind of getting right into both of those legs at the same time. Hold that leg high and lift. Pulse, pulse, and pulse. Woo! Keep coming. We've got 8 more, so it's 8, 7, 6. Breathe it out. Navel to the spine. Hold, fold at the knee. All right, we're going to take it, flex the foot right here. We're going to press up and down, lift, lift. So you should feel it right here behind. Now, if you have a ball, you could place a ball there and squeeze that ball right behind the knee if you want to. Let's go and pulse. Lift, up, 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 and up. Keep it coming. Lift, lift, lift. We're just going to wait for that music to change. We've got 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. The nice thing is you're folded here, or if you're not, just go ahead and fold. Press back, exhale. Bring it up. We're gonna switch sides. All right, so you might be able to see a little bit better when onto this side, but I'm not gonna switch it up. So lengthen that spine, turn that toe slightly outside, soften that knee, point that back leg, and then we're gonna take it, lift it up to the top, hold it for a minute, square those hips to the floor and that chest. Now we're going to take it. That's lift and lower, lift and lower. So hopefully those glutes are feeling it. Then right into those hamstrings as we lift and lower. And again, you can keep that leg low. That's up to you, right? We always say about starting smart. If you need to leave this class early, maybe it's right after this so that your legs are even. Remember, you can releve up here onto that toe. Maybe you did that right away. That's totally up to you. And now let's hold it up and pulse. Pulse and pulse. Lift. Breathe. Point it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Flex the foot. Here we go. And press it up. So it's up and down, up and down. Nice. So really, remember, I'm going to talk, but I'm going to release for a minute. You want to think about that small movements, so try not to drop it down too low as you press it up. You've got 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, and push, push, and push. Nice little quick ones. Woo! We were doing 16, so we've got 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice little shake. Let's go ahead. Open that into a straddle. Step yourself back. Sit those hips back. Breathe into that as you fold forward. From here, let's go ahead. We're just going to lunge over onto the right. You can keep that one hand or both hands onto the chair, just depending on the length of what you have there. And let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and lunge to the other side. And bring it back in. Nice. Let's take it out. Easy shake right here. All right, how are those legs feeling? Hopefully all right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the front of the thigh a little bit deeper here. Coming back to your chair, side onto your chair. Outside arm is either here onto the hip, or if you want, you can add that weight inside. I'll show you where we're at if you want to do that. Actually, I'm not going to do that today because probably a lot of you don't have weights, but Taking that inside leg, soften the knee, bring the outside leg up, pull that belly in nice and tight. Tuck the tailbone under, stacking those shoulders over the hips. Extend that leg straight out in front of us. Arm comes long. Turn the knee to the outside. So we've got a little turn with that hip to hit the inner thigh just a little bit more. We're gonna take it up and down, up and down. Inside leg, knee is soft. So you're doing like just a little demi squat into that leg. Lift and lift. Let's take it up and hold. And it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm outside and then forward into a nice little hoop circle. Flex the foot, bend the knee. So we're gonna kick and in. So this one is a kick and in. Feel that squeeze and that stretch. Now you can keep this low. We're not doing a whole lot of these today, so don't worry about it. You just got one more now. Let's push it out quick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it back. Press that forward. Nice. Move into the other side. Come in here. Take that leg straight out. So we're doing that tendu, lengthen. Rotate that hip open if that feels good. Soften that inside knee so you have that little demi squat. And then our arm is gonna come up and we're gonna lift that leg. So we're gonna lift and lower, lift and lower. And again, you can keep it low, up to you, or it's up and holding it higher, right? Whatever feels good for you. 2 more, up to the top and hold and lift and lift. So just a little short set on these today, because I know we've been working hard for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can bring that arm in for a moment, flex the foot, and then take it out, hoop circle. We're gonna squeeze and in. Press, press. So you're pushing through that wall. Make sure you have a heavy tailbone. So that tailbone is drawing to the floor. A little crunch with those abs. Good. One more hold. Quick ones right here. Go. Press out, 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 and out for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it back. Press that hip forward. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again, sweep up. And exhale. Nice. Roll those shoulders back. Let's tap it out. We're gonna go and tap and tap. Now your arms can relax here. All right. Or we're gonna add a single sweep. We're gonna sweep and sweep. Good. So a little cardio interval right here. Keep it coming. Reach. So loosen up those legs a little bit more. Let's take those arms up top. So we're gonna reach, reach. So press across and up. Tap the toe. Now I'm gonna go a little bit more. Make sure you're pointing those toes as we reach. Now up top a little higher. Up top a little bit higher for 8. So work with that music change. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's drop it back down into that plie. Hold right here. From here, we're gonna take it for a little press back with the knees and in. Press back and in, press back and in. Arms can be held out long, right? Or they can come right here into first. Drop those shoulders back. So I'm gonna turn sideways. So you're pressing those knees, a little stretch, but at the same time you're working that outer and inner thigh. Now let's hold it back and push it back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down and lift. Drop down and lift. Good. Drop down, lift, releve. Drop down, lift, releve. Drop down, lift, releve. One more. Drop down, lift, releve. Hold, Brace the belly, squeeze, push, 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 and release it down. Roll those shoulders back up and down, good. Arms come back open, right here. Now we're gonna pull the knees in and press, so pull in. So reversing that, we push back, now we're pulling in. So it's an in. Tailbone is heavy, dropping down, shoulders are stacked over the hips. So getting into those inner thighs a little bit more. Nice. All right, let's push it in quick, go. Quick, quick, quick. Woo! Breathe it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Nice little shake. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna come back to our bar. One more before we come to the floor here. Coming into that first position, your hands here onto the bar for support. Bring those heels together. Now you can stay here if you want to. We're gonna go into that diamond position. So we're gonna drop, open those knees up, and tuck the tailbone a little bit as we lift. You may stay here or walk yourself up, kiss the heels together and glue them right there as you drop the shoulders. Beautiful. Let's go open right here. So we're gonna press open, press open. So you're gonna push the knees out. I'm gonna come to center here and balance. So if you want to, right, if you're on that chair, you can always release one arm just to work with the balance if you want to, or if you want to challenge it with no chair, you can go ahead and do that. So you're pressing open, so push open, and 3, 2, 1. Let's go, quick ones open here, quick, 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 quick. Remember, small movements. Isolate into those hips and the medius of the glutes for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead, let's lift up and slowly drop down. Open those knees and lift up. Now, if you want to, you go to the depth that feels good for you. So we're gonna slow it down, go slow. Oh, and slow up. Press those heels together, squeeze the glutes. It's slow down and slow up. Slow down. Keep that tailbone tucked. Rise up through the crown of the head. Belly is tight. And one more. And up. Good. Now let's lower down a couple inches. Squeeze and hold. We're going to tuck the tailbone. Tuck, 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 and tuck. So tuck it under. Squeeze the abs. Crunch it. You're still into that diamond as you tuck. Now if that feels too much in the diamond, then just go ahead, release the heels, drop the heels underneath the hips. That will work too, all right? Do what's best for you. Pop those heels up off the floor, or again, right, you can drop the heels to the floor. Just keeping those hips underneath, stacked under those shoulders, bracing the abs. Are you ready for 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Woo! Take another nice deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go ahead. We're going to come down to the floor. Get a little bit deeper into the core. If you want to, you can bring weights along here. It's up to you. I don't know if you all can see these weights, how big they are, right? So it looks like I have really heavy weights and that I'm just super, super strong. However, these are so old school. I'm gonna come up and show you. So these are really, really old school here. But they're really only 2 pounds. So we're gonna come down here. Feet come flat to the floor. Belly is in nice and tight. I'm gonna put my weights off to the side. Hands come behind the thighs. Slide those shoulders back up and down and lower yourself down just a couple inches so that you start to feel those abs needing to kind of brace and pull in. Squeeze it tight. Let's go. We're just gonna go lifted up for 2 and lower down for 2. Exhale on that lift. Inhale on that lower. Good. Now, if you want to, You can add a little hammer curl, so you can curl in and press back. Curl in and press back. Good. Lengthen that neck as we go through right here. So curl in and press back. Give me 2 more here. Another music change. And 1 more here. Now I'm going to hold it down. If that feels good for you, you find that spot and squeeze and hold. Then we're going to just pulse right to the shoulders with those weights, or not, right? It's just with those arms, but I want you to think about squeezing, squeezing, keeping it small, contracting right in. Good, you got it. So it's 8, hold that belly, 4 more, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. Extend those legs out. Inhale, rise. Exhale, reach for the toes, a little stretch. Now we're going to inhale as we lift up. And exhale, arms come behind. Fingertips to the heels. We're going to slide the feet in. Lift yourself up. Squeeze and hold. All right, we're going to go ahead and target the back of the arms here as we go down and press up. Folding here, right at the elbows. Right? Now, if you want to, where are you? You just drop those glutes to the floor. Bend the elbows back. So we want to make sure that we're pushing up. Isolating right here on that back of the arm. Good. Or you're here and you're lifted. Down and up. Down and up. Let's go. Now down and hold. Little presses here. Push, push. We're going up, up, and up, and up. Nice. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I let my hips drop a little bit there because I was relaxing into that. But you can keep those hips lifted. Press it up. And then slowly release it down. Nicely done. All right, I'm going to leave the weights out of this. Extend the legs back out in front of us here. Inhale as we lift. Exhale, just lower down a few inches. Squeeze and hold. All right, so we're going to take it a lift up. And then exhale as you rotate towards the front and bring it to the top. Exhale. So inhale, reach. Exhale, a little twist. And reach, look, and back to the top. You may come to a bent leg here if that feels right for you. But I want you to look and twist, work those obliques back to the center. Look, twist, back to center. Look, twist, back to center. Good. Reach. Exhale, 1 more each side. Reach. Exhale, last one. Reach. Exhale. Now this time I want you to reach and hold. Remember, your legs can be long if you want. And then we're just going to go reach back, reach back, reach back, reach back. Nice. And bring it up, other side, and reach back, reach back, reach back. Knees can be bent, so twist and push, twist and push. Last 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it back to center. Exhale as we fold to the toes. You can go into a little bit deeper stretch. Relax into that. And then drive ourselves up. Slowly lower down. 1 vertebrae at a time. We're getting there now. Releasing here onto the mat. Walk those heels in towards the hips. Palms at your side. Exhale as we lift up to the sky. Squeeze and lift. Now we're going to roll up onto that releve. So walk here onto the toes and the balls of the feet as we go. Doing a little lift. So I want you to think about lift the hips just a little lower. So lifting that tailbone higher, pressing up. You want to be on the tops of your shoulders here, not into your neck. Arms are at your sides supporting. So press and press. So squeeze the glutes and lift. Give me 4 more. It's 4 at the top. 3, 2, 1. We're going to shake the hips out. We're going to go right and left. So shaking those hips out. Squeeze right, left. That's it. Keep it coming. Press up. Now, if that releve, because I'm up onto my toes and my balls and my feet, I'm pushing up. If that's too much, then drop back to those feet flat on the floor. You got it. Now, center again. Quick pulses. Lift, 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 lift to the center, go, go, go. 4 more, and it's 4, 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower down 1 vertebrae at a time. Releasing that tailbone into the mat, good. Hug those knees into the chest, a little squeeze. Rise the legs up to the sky. Now you can have them straight or bring them here to that chair position, right? So making that top of that table and the legs or the seat right here. Arms are coming at your side. Inhale, exhale, and hold and lift. Now, if you can stay up, great. If not, you can lower down and lift back up. Otherwise, we're gonna come up and hold and reaches right here. So we're gonna reach and lower and reach and lower, lifting ourselves up. You may keep the feet to the floor or they're lifted, right? Or you can extend them and you can even angle them down. All right, it's up to you. You do what's good for you. 4, 3, 2, we're gonna hold up, and I want you to pump the arms here. Pump the arms, inhaling and exhaling, like we're in a 100 in Pilates. You can rotate the knees out, bring the heels together so that you're in that first position. You may also just bring those feet down. All right, do what's good for you. Pump it out and breathe. Beautiful. And 3, and 2, and 1. Bring it in, relax the head down. Hands come here, fingertips at the temples. Lift yourself up. Knees come here in line with the hips. Squeeze it up a little bit more. We're gonna do a little crisscross here. Reach and twist, and twist, and twist. Good. If you need to, right, you're just gonna do a toe tap here to the floor and keep those legs bent. Twist, work those obliques. Breathe it out. Nice slow tempo, control that movement. Are we ready? If you want to, you can go a little faster, just control it right here. Go out, in, out, good. Twist, breathe. Woo! Fire up those abs, lift up out of that. You got it. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring it in, feet to the floor, palms at your side. Lift those hips, exhale, hold the stretch. And go ahead, release it down. We're gonna finish up right here, but before we go to the stretch, we're gonna come to our belly. Finishing up with one more exercise to kind of engage the back a little bit more here. Open the knees up to the outside of the mat. You can bring the heels and the toes together here. Palms are down, shoulders are down, forehead can come to those hands. And then we're gonna go ahead, inhale, and then exhale, press the belly to the mat and lift the head, and then slowly lower down. So squeeze the abs, brace, and then lower down. So lift the head and the chest and lower. Lift the head and the chest and lower. Now, having your knees bent, if that doesn't give you enough stability, go ahead and extend those legs behind you and just keep doing with that lift. That's up to you, all right? Or you can fold here, which just engages a little bit differently, a little bit more into that back, but that's okay. Let's hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Now we're gonna take the arms, we're gonna salute those both arms out and bring them in. Salute both out and bring it in. Out and in, out and in. Keep it coming, out and in, out and in. 2 more, out and in. 1 more, out and in. Release. Extend the legs behind. Place those hands underneath the shoulders. Pull the belly in tight, elbows come into the sides, and let's press ourselves up. Exhale, good. Open the knees up to the outside of the mat. Toes come together as we walk back into our child's pose. Releasing. Breathe. Sweep those fingers to our toes, sit up onto our heels. Finishing up with a little bit of a stretch, we're gonna go ahead, bring that right leg forward, press our hips out as we extend and reach. So that front knee is stacking over the ankle, we're just pressing, we're releasing. Doing a nice little twist, looking over that front thigh, twist, Now let's sit back and fold forward to get nice hamstring glutes. We're pressing the toe down to start out. And now let's go ahead and flex that foot, pull that toe up, fold a little bit more forward into that. Rise yourself up. We're gonna go ahead easy, switching it out. Step that leg forward, press it, knee over the ankle, hips forward, and then we're gonna float those arms up as we exhale. Breathing into that stretch. I hope you guys are all doing well. We truly miss you so very much. We look forward to when we are together again. Let's go ahead and step back into that. Hinge forward, starting out with the toe pointed as we fold forward here. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Maybe be able to get outside. Take a deep breath, flex that foot, fold a little bit deeper into that. We're gonna go ahead and slide the foot in. Both feet come. We're gonna exhale as we fold to our toes. And then take a nice deep breath and just roll up nice and slow. As you breathe and you roll, just allowing just positive thoughts to enter our minds today. We can all do this together. We're in this together. The Y is here for you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. And we hope to see you again soon. Make sure that you hydrate. Stop and get your water whenever you need to.